Welcome to the NISER 201 online course on causal inference from observational studies. In continuation of our sessions on validity in epidemiological studies, we will see today what is matching, how to do matching, and what are the ways and means by which matching can be handled during analysis, and what is the pros and cons of matching, and how to make sure the data is captured in a way that is ideal for matched analysis. What is the concept behind matching? In order to ensure the validity of epidemiological studies, we need to control confounding factors. The control can happen at two stages, either at the design stage or analysis stage. At the design stage, we can use restriction or matching or randomization to control confounding factor, or at the analysis stage, we can use stratification or multivariable analysis in order to handle confounding factors. Today, we will see what is matching and why you need to do matching and how to do matching. What is matching? Matching is a process of selection of unexposed or controls that are identical to the index group in terms of either exposed in a cohort study or cases in a case control study with respect to distribution of potential confounding factors. This is based on some common characteristics and it is created while designing the study and it has to be kept throughout the analysis. As a concept, matching is to control confounding. Therefore, confounding is anticipated and adjustment will be necessary. Therefore, we prepare the strata a priori so that the recruitment of cases and controls are exposed and unexposed are done by strata in order to ensure sufficient size in each of the strata. Why do we match? We do match definitely not to reduce bias but to gain statistical efficiency. Therefore, matching is done to achieve efficient control of confounders. For example, if the two groups are similar for the matched variables, then the differences observed must otherwise be explained. While matching is done to handle confounding as a problem which is anticipated a priori, however, due to matching, we introduce other problem like introduction of selection bias that behaves almost like confounding so that stratified analysis can eliminate it. We will now see what are the different methods of matching. Methods of matching involves two different strategies, one at the individual level or at the frequency level. We will see the details in the coming slides. Individual matching strategy is also referred to as matched pair. This involves comparison of participants of one or more selected separately for each index participant. For example, if the index participant is a control, the comparison participant of cases are selected in a paired manner. If the index participant is an unexposed person, the exposed person is selected as a pair. This is individual matching. Frequency matching is also referred to as group matching. This involves number of comparison participants in each matching category proportional to the number in that category of index group. For example, if we have controls recruited 3 of one matching category, we need to have cases of the same matching category 3 in number. That is called frequency or group matching. The ratio that could be in match sets could be of fixed or variable type. When we say fixed, it should be same for all match sets. For example, if it is a pair, it is 1:1 matching or it could be 1:2 matching, etc. When it is variable in number, it can vary according to match sets or among match sets by design or sometimes due to non-participation of selected participant. We will now see methods of individual matching. Category matching refers to the fact that each comparison participant selected from a matching category, which is also referred to as stratum, to which an index participant belongs to. The category, matching category or stratum could be community or age group 30 to 34 for example. So for example, if we select an index participant belonging to a particular community, we need to select the comparison participant from the same community. That is what is meant by category matching. Caliper matching refers to each set of comparison participants selected to have values on matching variable that are close to the corresponding value of the index participant. It could be fixed or variable caliper. We will see in details in the next slide. The types of caliper matching: fixed caliper and variable caliper. Fixed caliper means the criteria for eligibility is same for all the sets. For example, if the age of the index participant is plus or minus 2 years, then it is kept throughout the same way. Whereas variable caliper means the criteria for eligibility could vary based on the value that we have for index participant. For example, for an index participant from a particular household, if we want to have the nearest neighbor matching, the nearest neighbor matching could be variable for different index participants, but the nearest neighbor who is eligible to get matched is selected based on the fact that we need to get a match for all index participants. We need to get the best possible match. Therefore, it is variable. It could be your neighboring household or it could be within the next few set of households. That is the definition of nearest neighbor, which could vary for each index participant. However, we can also employ both the methods of matching on different variables in the same study. The individual level matching could also be direct, or sometimes it is done naturally. When we say direct, the matching is based on directly measuring the matching variables. For example, matching on age and gender, it is direct matching. The natural matching is based on a naturally occurring unit. It could be based on family or social network relationships. For example, twins, siblings, friends or neighbors of index participants referred to natural matching. It has its logistical advantages in terms of recruitment of matched controls or matched unexposed group. However, it is unclear very often on what factors the individual in the sets are matched for. Frequency matching involves comparison of participants that has to be completed until all index participants are identified. At the end, frequency matching essentially is similar to the category matching. It involves selection ratio which could be even less than 1 sometimes, that is fewer total comparison participants than index participants. For example, we have 15 participants in the index group and then we have only 10 participants in the comparison group. It could be even less than, ratio could be less than 1, but we make sure we have total number of index participants in a particular category is equivalent in the comparison group as well. That is the essence of frequency matching. The methods of matching involves doing it at the individual level or at the frequency level. In both the levels, the ratio of match sets could be either fixed or variable. Individual level matching can be done by using a category method or caliper method. Individual level matching could be direct or natural. Very often, the preconceived notions that are always around matching not correct. For example, there is a notion that matching is necessary for all case control or cohort studies. That is not the case. And many times matching is linked to the fact that we need to do it on definitely age and gender. That is not the case. And the third very important misconception is matching is meant to adjust number of controls on number of cases. That is always not the case. The truth is that matching can put you in trouble. Matching at the same time helps in recruiting controls in a faster manner, therefore eases the logistics involved in the field. What is the matching criteria that we need to follow? As per the principle, matching is done for handling potential confounding factors at the design stage. Therefore, it needs to be associated with the exposure, it has to be associated with the outcome of interest. The criteria is very simple, but it is very important to keep in mind that at the design stage we pay attention to this criteria. One, it has to be unique, it can be multiple, it can always be justified. For example, in this study, a case control study of risk factors for microsporidiosis among HIV infected patients, the exposure considered was food preferences among these HIV infected patients. The potential confounder was CD4 and the matching was considered by CD4 category, or we can do analysis by CD4 category. These are the two choices. Therefore, in this study, they chose to match by CD4 category in order to handle confounder at the design stage itself. Thank you very much.